Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Raising Ummah. Today, we're learning about Palestine by reading a book called My Garden Over Gaza by Sarah Musa, illustrated by Sophia Bazlamet. The drones buzz over our apartment building, and I catch my breath. Isab, they will see you. I pull my little brother away from the window. He's too young to understand that even the drones are dangerous. Shall I tell you about Baba? Isam nods, climbs down, and sits quietly beside me. When Baba was a young man, he owned a big farm near Nasr, I say in a loud voice. He planted zucchini, potatoes, and cantaloupes. The land was fertile, and Baba worked hard. Where is the farm now? Isam asks. When the occupiers built the wall, it trapped us in the Gaza Strip, so we could never get out. Baba's farm is behind the wall, and Baba couldn't go back. But Baba kept planting wherever he could. He's the one who started a garden on our roof and taught me how to take care of it. Can you teach me? Isam asks. I can't hear the drones anymore. Today, I'll teach you to pick green beans, I say. My awari salah flutters in the wind and I can smell wet soil and mint in the air. I close my eyes and try to imagine Baba's farm where the plants are in rows as far as I can see. I imagine soft earth beneath my feet instead of this hard concrete. I show Isam how to pick beans and make sure he doesn't tear the plant. The plant is heavy with fruit and we quickly fill our bucket. I make green bean stew and carry a plate of it downstairs to Mama's sewing shop. She looks up from a dress she's trimming. It would be better with a little meat, I say. I'll try to pick some up before Friday, Mama says. But I know if Mama doesn't have good business during the week, we won't have meat on Friday either. After Sim goes to bed, I get Mama all to myself. You seem quiet today, Mama says suddenly. I'm just thinking. I'm tired of the drones. I'm tired of us working so hard but having hardly enough. But I won't tell her my worries. I know she is tired too. You remind me of your Baba. Mama looks into my eyes. Always thinking. The next morning, Mama heads down to open up her shop. I get Isam dressed and make him breakfast. Let's go water our garden, I say, and Isam runs ahead of me, up the stairwell. Suddenly, I hear the buzzing of the drones. I pull Isam away from the door of the roof. I take him down to our floor and wait inside. I put a cartoon on for him and watch through the window, anxiously waiting for them to leave. I see a drone turn back over our roof. It's spraying something. Don't follow me, I yell at Isam and slam the door behind me. I run up and swing the roof door open. The air feels thick and smells of chemicals. I grab a plastic sheet from the bin and throw it over my plants, but they are already wet with spray. The drone turns back and starts spraying again. I grab a shovel and charge through the mist, swinging at the drone. It flies farther away, but keeps spraying. I gag and cover my face with the cloth of my awari salah. Stop! Mama yells. She grabs my waist and drags me into the stairwell. I try to pull back, but suddenly I'm so tired. I gasp the cleaner air in the stairwell and moan aloud, tears suddenly pouring out. Mama, I cry. It's all gone. You can plant it again, she says. But if we lose you, who will plant again? I scrub my skin in the shower to wash off the herbicides, but on the inside, I'm still burning. Mama closes the shop for the day. We wait for the wind to clear the air on the roof, and then we put on our boots and thick jeans to go upstairs. My plants are already wilting. The green tomatoes weigh down their drooping plants. They will never ripen. We'll plant it again, Mama says. But what's the point? I say, swallowing my tears. You will plant again, she says firmly, just like Baba did. We clean out all the dead plants and broken pots and put them in garbage bags. Then we scrub and rinse down the walls and tiles. The next day, Mama comes home earlier than usual.
Nora, I brought you a present,
she says. She has 4 grapevines lined up at the door and she places some seed packets in my palm. As I fill pots with sweet soil and pat in the new plants, I imagine Baba sitting beside me, patting in the plants too. Baba always sang as he worked. I sang Baba's favorite song, a song of freedom.
They think we will give up,
he had said to me once.
But we never will.
No matter what happens, I know I'll never stop planting. Someday I will go back to Baba's farm. Someday I will return. Gaza is a strip of land on the southwestern coast of Palestine where over 2 million people live. The strip is completely surrounded by water and guarded barrier walls. There are a few entry points in and out of Gaza, but these are heavily regulated. It is nearly impossible to get a permit to leave. Limited resources and the overcrowding are only part of the problem. Since the government of Israel controls the entry points into Gaza, they will often prevent food, medicine, and other necessities from entering. Drones are sent into Gaza on a regular basis. Some drones are sent to surveil, some are sent to attack, and some are sent to spray herbicides on crops and gardens to further limit and control available food. The people of Gaza are amazingly resourceful. They reuse concrete from fallen buildings to build new ones. They invent new versions of things like electric cars or methods of growing plants. Roof gardens are common in Gaza because they help feed families. Don't forget to play the game listed in the description below. Assalamu alaikum.